I've covered Tower Fantasy over the last, I don't know, like 6 months, ever since I was made aware that the game was actually in development. And when they announced that they were overhauling the graphical engine, I was concerned because I liked how the game looked. However, at the same time, there was a side-by-side comparison of the before and after versions of Tower Fantasy released online. And after watching through that, I was a little more convinced that this would be something that I would overall enjoy and something that you guys might appreciate as well. So while I did initially cover that, I think it was like a month or two ago, there has been another brand new trailer released for it. Now this trailer in specific was uploaded onto Vin Is Here's YouTube channel. Vin Is Here uploads tons of different mobile content. Shout out to the guy for uploading this trailer. And if you want to go ahead and look at the trailer specifically or check out his content, you can go ahead and use the link in the description below. Because, you know, if you're gonna go ahead here and use a trailer, use gameplay from another content creator, you might as well shout them out, right? I mean, I know that there were some people that were of the opinion that the before looked better and that the after was merely applying some lighting effects, but I mean, it's not just specific to the lighting effects, evidently. Not only are the shadows different, not only are the lighting effects different, but the animations themselves have been massively overhauled. Like, you cannot look at this and think the animations are the same, that they look in any way the same. They look really, really drastically different, and they look so much more improved. Wow. Okay. Wait, so she has multiple weapon types. So she's alternating between like dual. Okay, that is really cool. Now, you know, I'm gonna go ahead here and note that this game is launching cross-platform onto computers, onto mobile devices as well. It is essentially going to be the MMORPG version of Genshin Impact. At least that's what I'm assuming. The game looks so good, like, holy crap. And as you can tell, this is recorded entirely on computer. You can see your Q, E, spacebar, your abilities are set, your left click, the different biomes, the weather effects. Wow. This is really impressive. I'm genuinely impressed by what I'm looking at right now. Holy crap. That was quite something. Wow. I mean, you know, generally I'm not really the kind of person that gets excited for mobile games because mobile games are typically a certain level of quality, and I don't really hype mobile games up on the main MMOByte channel because I feel like there's no need to. I have a mobile channel specifically for that. And for the most part, I keep mobile games off of the channel altogether. But there are a few cross-platform games that I feel like are worth dedicating a video or multiple videos to. Case in point, I was one of the handful of content creators that initially begun creating videos, doing content on Genshin Impact, hyping up Genshin Impact, and was partly responsible for bringing it to the attention of a lot of players. Likewise, I believe that Tower Fantasy could potentially be really good as well. I'm not saying it will be because it does have that cross-platform functionality, which means that while it is going to definitely be playable on PC, it may be dumbed down due to being also developed for mobile devices as well. But then if you look at Genshin Impact as an example here, it is definitely possible for developers to make a high quality game across every platform it releases on. And as is evident, this game is not being developed exclusively for mobile devices. This is being built for both. You have a lot of cross-platform MMOs, a lot of cross-platform games specifically being developed for mobile devices, and then those very same games just get a really cheap port on over to PC. I do not think this is the case for Tower Fantasy. I feel like Tower Fantasy is being developed for PC players in mind as well. And judging by the overhaul I saw, judging by the UI for PC, it's not just a cheap copy and paste. They've actually taken the time to create a UI that would benefit the PC player, that feels comfortable and doesn't seem cluttered, and overall just doesn't look like a mess. I don't know. Guys, to me, Tower Fantasy, I have been excited for because I'm not really fond of playing mobile games. There are a few out there that I really like Lord of Heroes, like Guardian Tales, but at the same time, there are a few games like Genshin Impact that looked really good and turned out to be good. And with that knowledge, with that experience, I know that it is definitely possible for other games to live up to those expectations I have as well. So with that in mind, I'm still very excited for Tower of Fantasy. I get more excited every time I see a new trailer for the game because they're showing that they are constantly improving the game. And to me, that is very important. Now, do I think it'll be the best MMORPG ever? Highly doubtful. Do I think it'll be better than Blue Protocol? As an anime MMORPG, I can't say. Probably not a better PC MMO, but the fact that it is going to be cross-platform means that it could potentially have a much higher population, which means that ultimately it could have a lot more funding, but also means that it could have a really bad cash up and be much more pay to win. But I mean, that is pretty much everything that I wanted to cover in today's Tower of Fantasy video. Realistically, there isn't really much more to cover. They haven't released any additional information pertaining to the game other than these side-by-side comparisons. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Are you excited for Tower of Fantasy? How do you think it's going to compare up against an MMO like Blue Protocol or up against another cross-platform game like Genshin Impact? And let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.